While I'm here. Go ahead.
Talk about your career, which is real estate agent.
Right, so everybody already looked through it already. So I don't want any more talking because I'm gonna give you all of you a chance to talk. I'll walk around, but I'm just happy to be here today. This is an exciting thing. I haven't been here since Men's Day. Does anybody remember me from Men's Day, or does anybody know who I am? What is it, sir? Okay. I need somebody to help me out with this. Okay, does everybody have this? I'm about to start my presentation. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. Raise your hand if you need one. Okay. All right, you're welcome. All right. I'm gonna just give you a quick background about myself. I'm also a former teacher as well. I taught before, then I stopped teaching, and then I started working on real estate and mortgages back in 2005. At that time, my daughter was about one year old. She was 1 year. Does anybody know who my daughter is? I don't want to embarrass her. Okay. All right. Well, she's helping me out, and I appreciate her. She's the reason why I'm here, and then the other reason I'm here is to work for all of you. I think that all of you are outstanding, and one day you're going to take care of people my age and a little bit older, and we appreciate you. So I want you to, all of you, to give yourself a round of applause. You're the future. You're the future. You're the future. And if anybody didn't tell you, I'm telling you that today. Now, we're going to have some fun, but I'm going to give you some information. And I want to know, because a big topic out there, what do all kids want, or what do all people want? It begins with an M. Money. 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 Is that true or false? True. So, I'm going to tell you about my career, but at the end of the day, I know you want to know what I make, what people make, and how you can make some money, correct? Is that true? True?
Yes.
No, what do you want to know? Then we're going to make sure everybody, what do you want to know, sir?
I want to know stuff about your job.
I'm sorry, what do you say?
I want to know stuff about your job.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I want to know stuff about your job.
He wants to know something about your job.
Did I say that I was going to give you that? But I mean, you can look up on Google or something about a job, real estate agent, but don't you want to know the in-between, the lines, the background stuff? The real stuff, the money, right? Right? Okay. So we're going to go through this quickly, and then we're going to go up. But I need excuse me. For me to do this, I need everybody to what? Quiet, because at the end, we're going to do questions and answers. So at this time, now unless I call on you, just like in a regular classroom, you can't talk. Is that fair? Is that fair? Okay, thank you. All right. So, what is my career? We're going to go through this real quick. Yes?
Your career is you're a real estate agent and a mortgage
Consultant. Thank you. That's what I am. Does anybody know what a real estate agent is? We'll give them a chance first. Yes. Yes.
A person that helps other people get get houses.
How do they get them though?
They go to real estate agents.
They just go have one and grab it?
No. You go people and you have to like walk around the house and see them in their house, and then you tell them what price the house or anything like that.
All right, good. Thanks. How about you? Thank you.
they go look at the house and see if they can buy it and fix it up and sell it.
That's one way. Good. Does anybody else have an idea? Anyone else? No one else? Okay, that's pretty much what it is, and I have it written here. So I'm not going to read all through this because we're going to do some interactivity. But a RE, which is a real estate consultant, okay, they help customers buy and sell homes. So I don't know when your parents, if you remember, you had a realtor, they came and might have driven you guys around, or you met somewhere and you sold the house. That's what they do. And then if you're getting ready to move, then you may list that property and then sell it, and then that person helps to sell it. The thing that you have to do, the characteristics, Zachariah, you got to make sure that you're willing to help others. Okay, you got to help others. Because what you're doing is you're taking somebody maybe who was renting an apartment, and now they're going to own a home, and it's beautiful and it's a lot of wealth when you own a property. We can get into that. But if anybody know why you should rent as opposed to owning a home? Sure, you were first.
You should rent a house before you buy it because you will have to see what flaws it has. Like if it's not good, the water is not good before you buy it, you can't use it.
Right, that's good. But what I'm also, thank you so much. But what I'm talking about is why should you own as opposed to renting? Does anyone know or think they know? Go ahead and try.
Because if you own a house, you can sell it. Like if you're renting it, it's not yours.
Exactly. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
When you, are those your Uggs?
Yeah.
Or did you rent them?
Mine.
There you go. And guess what? If you didn't want any more, or if they got too big, it's too small for you, you can put them on eBay or somewhere and do what?
Sell.
That's business. That's making money. And then you can turn around, take some of that money, and get another pair, correct? But if you rent them, then you got to give back. How about at a skating rink? You want to know about skating or like to skate? You can own some skates, or you can what? Some skates. So every time you go to get the skates, you have the admissions fee, and then what else do you have to have? The skate, the rental fee. So they own all of those skates, and they rent them out to people. The same way it is in an apartment. They buy a building, and they split it up, and have different places within that building, which are apartments, and they rent them to everyone. But somebody owns that whole building, and that's where you want it. You want to own it, correct? Imagine if you had to return those every night by 8 o'clock, or if not, you had a fee. Anybody rented a car before? You know how much expense it is to rent a car daily as opposed to having a car note? Does everyone know what a car note is? That's the amount for that car. Okay, so let me go into the mortgage consultant side. Does anybody know what the mortgage consultant does? Besides Zachariah. Come on, I need some participation over here. What's going on?
What's a consultant do?
Mortgage consultant.
Besides consult. Consult on what?
Consult. Well, this is mortgage. Does anybody know what a mortgage is? It's the note on the house. Come on, I want to hear you. What's up? Somebody speak up for him too, because we're videoing me actually, but I want to be able to hear what you had to say. I think.
Stand up.
Mortgage is another money, it's a certain amount of money that you have to pay monthly after you buy a house.
That's a mortgage. But a mortgage consultant is a person who helps you find the finances for the house. So you have to have a mortgage consultant so you can get the loan for the house. Not unless you're rich and you have means to just buy the house outright. If you don't, you need a mortgage consultant. So what I'm going to get into today is explain to you how they get paid and how the real estate agent gets paid. But am I both? Does anybody know? I'm both. I can do either one. Okay? All right. Comparisons, real estate consultant, mortgage consultant. The name of my real estate company is Exit Bennett Realty. What's the name of my mortgage company?
Residential Mortgage Corporation.
Very good. You saw at the period. Why did I not write that all out? Why?
You didn't want to waste space.
Right, and I didn't really have any to waste. Okay, someone help me out. I want you to help me out and say the first point. What does it say for the Exit Bennett Realty under that?
Take people to find and sell homes.
Oh, editing for me, that's cool. You, what's the next one?
Need to market yourself as an agent.
Right, so when I say market myself, what does that mean? Does anybody know when I say market myself? Go ahead and try.
Like
Advertise. Am I marketing myself right now? Yes. I came out here to career day. You didn't know who I was before now, but now if you
I
saw
know you're a
me-
businessman.
Okay, thank you. And you know I like nice clothes. I think this is nice. My daughter told me not to embarrass her today. Did I embarrass her today? Is this okay? I don't know if it's your
It's still
style.
early. We'll find out.
I know. I don't think so. Believe me, I don't think so. Salary range. Who can read the salary? Since you like money, go ahead.
Salary range 40K.
What does the K stand for? Does anybody know what that means? Thousand. Okay, good. All right, so let's do the residential mortgage part. Who was trying to do that before? I'm gonna go with my man right behind Zach.
find the money for a person to purchase the property.
Right. And then you need to market yourself as well. You need to know that I also do the finances, so I can market myself. Sometimes you do commercials, you can do YouTube, you can do Facebook, you can do all kinds of stuff to market yourself. So after the day, if you see me, you'll know me as more than just somebody's father. You'll know me as what? What do you know that I do now? Right, you can tell your parents, you can tell your family, anybody, that that's what I do. That that's what Mr. Wilson does. And the salary range is the same, okay? Now let's go. This is another question they ask about education and training. How old are, group of hands, how old are you? The average age in here is about 11, right? 11 and 12?
Miles is 12 today.
12. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yay. Okay. So, all right, we got that. So let's say you're 12. Real quick, let's just say everyone's 12. How much longer do you have to wait before you can be a real estate agent? I always call you, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you come up real quick and just grab something out of that. Just one thing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and do David. 6? How did you know that, David? It's a math problem, wasn't it? What did you do? Tell them how you solved that math problem, David. No, I want David should know. I know you all know. I know you know. They can't hear you.
18 years old and you're already 12, so 18 minus 12.
Very good. There you go. And everyone can solve that math problem. You know, we're in the 6th grade, right? We don't have to clap for a subtraction problem. But sometimes it's just a little thing like that that can mess up. I need everybody's attention. That can mess up a real estate transaction. 6 points or 6 off by $6. It can really throw up a transaction. $6. So it's good that you're good with math, that you know how to budget, and that you're sharp, and that you're honest. Okay? Does anybody think what I do is fun? Does it sound fun? Yes. You know why it's fun? Because I don't have to do what you call a 9 to 5. I could look ahead of time when I went to Men's Day and say, you know what, I want to come here and talk to the students. I want to come here and share with them what I do and have some fun. And then secondly, I said, you know what, I want to hang out with my daughter after that. So I'm going to do an early dismissal on Friday. We're going to go see James Bond. Anybody going to see James Bond today? Huh? Peanut? The Charlie Brown movie? That was our second choice. We want to go see James Bond. James Bond. So, what else do you have to do which makes it, all right, let's bring it back. We're almost done on this part, and we're going to get into the interactive fun part. What else do you have to do? What else do you have to do after you're 18? All right, how about you?
Take pre-licensing classes for either career.
All right. So, or both. Once you take those licensing classes and you pay, was anything else? You okay? Okay, thank you. You take a national exam, and that's all over all the states. You take that and pass it. You also take a state exam, and once you pass that, you can get your license. So it's real. You're a true professional. This is not something I just do when I feel like it. This is something. This is my career. Okay, and it's very fun. I've taught before, but now I teach on a different level. Okay. So does everybody understand that? Does it sound like something that someone is interested in? You can even do it part-time. You can have another job and do this part-time. Okay? But it's fun. All right. So, how are we on time? What time? Does anybody have the time for me?
You got 10 minutes.
10 more minutes?
10 more minutes.
Wonderful. How did I do? How did we do? Wonderful. All right. Well, let's give up applause for everyone. Because, thanks. Because now we're going to go on the interactive session, but I just want to take this off. So we're good, Adora. We're good.